Hello, friends. How are you? Welcome to Wins News. I'm your host, Amit Roy. Hope you're all fine and Happy New Year to you all. I was not keeping well, so I didn't post uh, videos for some time. Now I'm a little better, and I came to you with a very interesting topic on Indian intelligence activities. If it is a success or failure, it's due to decide. I will table some facts. Then you'll say, you like it or not. You will say if it's success or failure. But I'll give some suggestions how to improve it. Now, let me start with Bir Malik, the man under Jawaharlal Nehru supervised Himalayan blunder. Shall we call it a success? I don't know if the definition of success and failure is different from many people. It differs from many people, varies from people to people. I don't know if it is a success. Then come Aaron Cow. No, I want to say, people say he's a legendary spy master. He was great, bomb draw. But I want to tell you something about his background. He comes from police background. Look, you who becomes police officers, top brass? What is their ability? They come by civil service. They can do fast mathematics, write few essays. Are this enough to become a spy chief? Now, Cow went to investigate Kashmir Princess, the plane crash, which Zhou Enlai was about to fly, and he aborted in the last moment. Cow had a cultural shock in Hong Kong. I'm surprised how a spy master can have a cultural shock. So it shows he was meant for following pickpockets. He was not the man. These are the historical facts. I didn't meet him, I don't know him. But if he had a cultural shock, and whatever accounts I gathered that how he worked with Chinese triads, and it's impossible for a Kashmiri man, Brahmin background, to suddenly going and understand Chinese triads. Impossible. Believe me, it will be a cock and bull story. If you send me to a science lab, and analyze scientific material being a science arts background, I will not be able to do that. That doesn't mean most intelligence operatives, the lower level, are bad. I met a man, he was SPG, Black Cat Commando. Small guy with a science background. Beautiful. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I don't know, he would be good enough in foreign intelligence, but the material is good. I also made one, I'm giving two examples. One, American Presidential Guard, Secret Service. Very tall build, secretive. Interesting. And I also made one SAS person, Special Air Service of British Commando. I will still prefer this Indian chap. Really, neutrally, I'll say. He's brilliant. You call his mother in names, he will not react. He sits there, you will not see he exists. That's the brilliance. But why India has countless failures? That's the thing we've discussed. Now India has two success, grand success. One is 1971 war, accession of Sikkim. These are being told that these are success. And also, I like one success that Indians unearthed Pakistan's nuclear buildup by collecting hair samples from a barber shop. That is interesting. That impressed me. But after that, I didn't see any, you know, success story. I'm sorry. 2611, Kargil, and so on. I can name and name and name and name. Indians don't understand China at all. They cannot penetrate Burmese drug dealers or Chinese back terrorists. See, they tom every day, Indians tom every day about Hafiz Saeed, Jaish Muhammad. But these are not so brilliant targets. You can take them out in 5 days, 20 days. See, I'm giving you an example how Russians knock. I don't. This is not. These are only. I'm not saying that should be done. I am not prescribed anything like that. I'm just giving one example. Russians just um, stole one Chechen terrorist, big terrorist, telephone number, and somehow fixed that number with a missile from nearby housetop or somewhere. I'm not an expert. And when he picked up the telephone, that missile followed that through satellite links, that chap, and blew him up. So this is one. These are the way Russians work. Can Indians think like that? Secondly, you see, we can. Pakistan is a strategic. ISI is a strategic force. It's not a overall intelligence operative kind of thing. And you see, I am not a proponent of creating problems in Pakistan, like fight, create a friction between Barelvi and Barelvi and Deobandis, Pashtuns, nationalism, Baluch. No, they're brother-like people. I don't want to destabilize Pakistan. It's not good for India, and I'm an American. I don't like. I would be promoting peace, democracy, human rights. I'm not like that. But intelligence operations need some kind of dark art and judgment. There must be a judgment. How far I'll go, how far I'll not go. Like special operations. I, 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 I have limitations. Moral limitations. I believe in morality, and Americans believe in morality. Americans don't do honey trap. Except DA can do that. DA can do anything. But I follow Americans. My flag is that. I like it. So I don't believe in honey traps. But seduction is always preferable. Art of seduction. Good. See, I'm giving you an example. How ruthless and efficient it could be. It could fry your brain. See, have you seen the movie Basic Instinct? Where someone was showing a scar. Imagine what kind of impact it will have on your target. That is psychological. Seduction is part of psychological warfare. And intelligence agencies must learn that. Secondly, art of blackmailing. It's old art. One should know about it. How to pressurize. Now, I'm not saying sexual blackmail. There are many types of blackmails. Economic blackmail, etc., etc., etc. Look, I was seeing a chap called R.K. Sharma. He claims to be a super raw operative. He's a knowledgeable guy. I'm not saying he's a book. I was seeing his interviews. But what's the need of a masquerading yourself with beard and all, putting all kinds of rubbish? on your head. It doesn't add anything. He says Pakistanis gave supari to them to kill him, and they came and this happens. But why a man with this caliber need to meet supari killers? If you understand dynamic strategy, you don't need to visit in the ground and meet these supari killers. That's not your job. That means Indians don't understand strategic intelligence at all. Their level is Chota Rajan. These are not human beings. You see, India is spending so much money to talk about Chota Rajan, Dawood, that kind of shit. Then I'll give some example like Operation Chanakya. They did it in Kashmir. Ik- Ik- Ikwan Musalmin. Raman was chap Raman. B. Raman. I like him and I laugh at him sometimes. What the hell these people have done with LTTE? And they don't see. He was like I'll tell you something. Some other episodes about this thing. Now I want to tell you how Indians have bossed up Iran in Iran, city of Qom. They didn't understand, the ethos and all. You don't play with country. Secondly, now time has come to play with social media, TV, artificial intelligence. Imagine if you don't understand artificial intelligence, if it goes wrong, if it's compromised, what kind of problem? See, you don't understand Chinese design. Pakistan is not a threat. We should win them. Win the heart and mind. Let them bleed little bit. They are not a threat. We are going to be a big power. We are going to be a superpower someday, near future. And China stands in front of us. We had dependence on Russians. We are very heavily screwed. We should have developed our relations with France, Germany, United States. And these are the things we should. And number two, we should also be seeing people with risk-taking ability. Defensive mindset, guys coming from these government services, they are capable of becoming bank clerks, they are becoming intelligence operative. Impossible, they are not. You should live sometimes in whorehouse. That's the city of hard knocks. So these kind of things, if you want to be a successful intelligence operator, but you see, this is Dharma Yuddha. Morality must be, I don't compromise with morality. See, if you don't have right conviction, victory is meaningless. So, all within your sense of human rights, democracy, etc., etc. You live within that. Only you should use your brutal power in the rarest of the rare cases. Anyway, these are my submission. You see, dirty games do not win. Every game has a limitation. Play American game. Americans don't play dirty game. Never. So this is my submission. Be happy, like me, enjoy your day. Thank you very much.